Denny Blanco, Happy New Year, my guy. How you doing, man? Good to see you.
How you say 25 in Spanish?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I mean, I'm
Hey,
Puerto Rican,
boy.
but my Spanish is not it's not up to par, man. I'm sorry. I passed in college and high school, but you ask me now,
Oh,
all that went out the window. Graduation day.
man. Guys, you're going to get on him in the comment section. It's in the game pod. I missed you guys. I missed my man Randy J. Cruz. I miss talking to you guys. I'm happy we are back for 2025. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus. So much has been going on. So we'll touch base with a couple of things today. We appreciate you listening. We appreciate you watching.
Again, Happy New Year to everybody. The first show for It's in the Game podcast in 2025. It's been a while. A lot of things have been happening, NBA and stuff like that. So I want to get tap in with you, and then we're really gonna make a valiant effort to do this at least once a week. Your schedule is crazy. Your work, you got fam shit going on. Same here, but we definitely want to be committed to doing this at least once a week. Various amount of days and times, but no matter what, whether morning, afternoon, or at night, you will see myself and Danny Blanco doing It's in the Game podcast for the remainder of 25. Follow Danny Blanco on social media as Sir Danny Blanco on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok until TikTok goes away in this country. So you know what I'm saying. You might as well find them now before they ban it. Myself, Randy J. Cruz, Rendy, letter J C R U Z, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff. Find the podcast on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, also on Amazon Music, also YouTube.com/Cruise Control Podcast. Go ahead, download, rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Show some love and support for you boys on the program. So, Denny Blanco, the holiday, a couple of things I've been writing down to make sure we tap into. So, we still have Jimmy Butler still in Miami. We know he wants out. We just don't know where he'll be playing basketball for the remainder of the season. We have a second round of NBA All-Star voting returns coming in for this year's NBA All-Star game in the Bay Area. We have new Hall of Fame nominations. So it's a lot to get into. Where do you want to start first, brother?
First and foremost, listen, turn on your notifications in the event where
right.
you're looking for us. It's in the game pod. Turn on your notifications so you are notified when we are up and popping. Now, Jimmy. Let me start with Jimmy. Let's start with Jimmy Butler. Keep it simple. Pat Riley, the Mafia Don, runs his organizations like the Mafia. It's all business, nothing personal. And clearly, the NBA is having a difficult time trying to decide if they want to give a 3-digit contract, $100 million plus contract to Jimmy Butler at this age. Hard sell.
35. He's 35.
35-year-old injured-prone Jimmy Butler. It's a hard sell. May end up in Phoenix. It's probably his best bet.
Maybe
if Beal actually gives up his no trade clause, he has a no trade clause. If he approves it,
okay, stop right there. Should he waive the no trade clause?
Beal, Bradley, what are you doing in Phoenix besides losing? Let me look at my standings here.
I mean, listen,
what do you do
if he waives it? Is he going to a better situation?
Look at my standings. A better situation. Yeah, you're not going to be the third fiddle. You're probably going to be the second to Hero to Bam. You'll probably be the second fiddle. You're going to be the veteran.
I'm hearing Miami don't want him. So if Beal says I waive it, he might be going somewhere else.
That's what I'm hearing too. Because the Suns are 12th. Suns are 12th. I just had a shout out to Chris Hoop Spaces on Twitter. I had a conversation with him yesterday, and he's just like, I said the Suns should be better than they are with the talent that they have. He said, well, no. He said, no. I just said, hey, I was going on what KD told us at the beginning of the season. Like, hey, talent, all this jazz, it should be better. 17-19 with Booker, KD, and Bradley Beal, 3 former All-Stars. It is what it is. I don't know what to point to. But back to Beal. Miami doesn't want him. Okay. we may ride this out to the February trade deadline. You see, your man's not even with the team anymore. So we may ride this out to the February 9th trade deadline. It is what it is until the Mafia Don, Pat Riley, gets a deal or an offer he can't refuse.
Right.
He hasn't got one yet.
And what I also heard is that Memphis tried to get involved, Milwaukee tried to get involved, and was told no. Like, listen, Jimmy ain't trying to go to Milwaukee, ain't trying to go to Memphis. I'm like, if that's true, if
that's true, if that's even true,
I'll be surprised for him to say no to Milwaukee, because you got Giannis, you got Dame. Like, if you're looking for a chip contender or that can make noise in the playoffs, I mean, Memphis is third in the West. They're really good this year. Milwaukee, you got two perennial all-stars. That means if that was to happen, Chris Middleton might be on the way out. But it's like, I just don't know where he'll end up, because it could be Phoenix, it could be somewhere else. We heard maybe Warriors were going to get involved, the Rockets. But I think at this point in time, with Jimmy's age, he's going to want to go somewhere where he can try to win now, this year, or within the next year or two.
Only a couple places for that. And the next question is Pat Riley supposed to take garbage for you, Jimmy? Is Pat Riley supposed to take a couple of trash cans, some dirty diapers, dirty sneakers, old Jordans for you? Really?
But if you are Pat, are you looking to get someone that's going to make an impact this season? Or are you looking for young talent with a mix of vets, draft picks?
We see the Terry Rozier trade did nothing. So and then also too, let's stop with this. Let's be honest with ourselves, guys. Pat Riley has made some questionable decisions. It's fair to ask, minus Jimmy taking that Miami Heat in the bubble to the final, Eastern Conference Finals as well. Minus that, what has Miami done since D Wade and LeBron left?
They haven't won a championship. They've been to the finals twice, as you mentioned.
Minus the Jimmy.
I mean, that's a lot, though. You've been
no, I agree. That's what I'm saying. So technically, if you look at the tenure, right? D Wade asked for more money from Miami. Pat Riley said, "No, go F yourself." Ended up in Chicago. LeBron was too pampered, allegedly, from what they said in Miami. Leaves to go to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Then you start to develop undrafted players that end up being something, like Max Strus. Where is he? Cleveland.
on a 32-4 Cavalier roster.
32-4 Cavaliers team. And he hasn't played all season. He's been injured all season.
Yeah.
He's over there.
It was him. They lost.
Gabe Vincent. Where's he?
Lakers.
Caleb Martin. Where's he?
Is it Philly?
There you go. It just seems like Pat doesn't want to pay people. It just seems like if he doesn't find you as a superstar, which Jimmy was, he gave Jimmy that contract previous. But if he doesn't consider you a superstar, even what's going on, Bam? Huh? Bam Adebayo. I guess because Jimmy's not working through him, his numbers are so. You see Tyler Hero going to work.
Yeah.
Tyler Hero going to work, baby. He may be an all-star.
And he was the one guy that you always kept hearing every year in a trade rumor. Oh, Tyler Hero. And
those rumors are all gone now.
If I can defend Jimmy real quick.
Oh no.
Again, we don't know what's going on, but if Jimmy is telling Pat, listen, we can compete, but you gotta give me more pieces. Bam is good, Tyler's good, and that's the core, the main core.
Needed one more. He thought Terry Rozier was it.
Nah, Terry. I mean, it's good piece, but because as you've seen the East get better with like Indiana, Orlando, Milwaukee, Philly, New York, and it's like Cavaliers. Like, oh shit, we gotta revamp. You did draft Jaime Jaquez. I like him.
Jaime, he looks like he's regressing.
But like, what else? Because just like in Miami Heat fashion, every time there's a Dame available, or a KD available, or Paul George available, the Miami Heat, Donovan Mitchell. Miami's heavily interested in XYZ. They're in the running. They're in the race. And Bradley Beal at the time, Miami's involved with Bradley Beal. Like, and then when it comes down to it, they don't get nobody. Now, I'm not saying it's that easy to acquire people, but it's like Jimmy's like, damn, I can't get this guy, can't get that guy, can't get him, can't get him. Like, all right, so what are we doing? And I'm going back with the same roster. You think if I go to the finals against Denver, if I want to get back there, I got to make a little tweak or two. I can't go with the same roster because they know what we are bringing. So if he's saying give me some help and you ain't giving me no substantial amount of help, then it's like, why am I here?
The same thing's going on with same thing's going on the opposite side. You can say what you want in terms of Steph Curry. Now you say what you want. Steph, first of all, they go.
Steph is different because I think no matter what, he's gonna end up a warrior for life. So it's like I ride with the shit.
I thought the same thing with Kevin Durant and OKC, baby. I thought the same thing with LeBron in my Cleveland, baby. I thought the same thing. Like, I thought Kevin Durant was gonna stay in Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yo, bro, like,
nah.
Do I want Steph to stay in Golden State? No, not if they're not going to help him win championships. No different than Jimmy Butler. If you're not going to give him,
but he's different because he's a franchise. I've won 4 championships. Is it a really big deal in my career to go somewhere else to chase ring number 5? I'm home. I'm content. I'm a legend. I'm an all-star. I'm a Hall of Famer. They're gonna retire my jersey when it's all said and done. I'm gonna get a statue in front of Chase Center. Do I need to go somewhere else to be on the bench, averaging 18, 19 a game, looking for ring 5? I got 4 already, bro.
Did Kobe need to ask for a trade?
Well, that was different because in 07, the Lakers they made the playoffs, but he didn't have that help he was looking for at that time.
Pre-Paul Gasol.
Pre-Powell, you can see why Kobe would have explored wanting out.
Paul.
But once Powell comes into play, you know what? I feel good now. I'm comfortable. Let's go with championship roster. And then
here we go.
Finals that year.
Here we go. So once again, I don't blame. I just find it interesting. If I go in and out, let me know. But I find it interesting that again, Pat Riley is just sitting back, allowing this to happen to his team, while he's having Spoelstra develop these players and then leave. It's just interesting. But where do I see Jimmy? Jimmy will be traded. Don't know where, but we're gonna have to hold him down till the February trade deadline. Shout out to the suspension too. Say, yo, Jimmy wasn't playing hard. How you know? You got to play hard meter?
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't hitting it?
It's like Harden. When Harden wanted out, he was doing this, doing that, and then once he got traded, it's like, oh, I'm healed. I'm Wolverine. Oh shit, my ankle. Oh man, I feel pretty good today. So now Jimmy's gonna be more of a reinvigoration. New scenery, new life. You know what? Now it's like, all right, now I'm gonna play because now I found my joy. Because maybe the joy he's not getting in Miami is the fact that he don't feel like they're trying to win or trying to help. It's like, yeah, go out there and just try to win games, but we're not as good as Cavs, Boston, New York, Philly.
Or how about I just don't want to have the meme of me laying on that scores table after in the bubble, dead. He's just like, you seen that meme with Jimmy Butler? Look it up.
Yeah, that was the bubble championship.
He was exhausted because he was doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is,
when Jimmy's balling, Jimmy is listen.
He's tough. He's tough. No matter what you say, he's tough.
You can't deny that. He was the reason why you got there in 2020. The reason why you got there in 2023 against Denver. That whole run against Boston in the conference finals, being up 3-0, and you go to fucking game 7, like. He was that guy. But as time goes on, you get older and you're not getting no new pieces, and everybody's getting better besides you guys. And he's thinking like, hey, Pat, what are we doing, Pat? Like, what's up? And Pat's like, nah,
we ain't doing nothing. We're gonna hold Pat because I do this all the time, and which is interesting. Again, God bless Miami fans. I want to ask you a question. shout out to the WWE premiering on Raw. Raw is Netflix. Raw is Netflix. Shout out to that Monday was just phenomenal. A lot going on too. A lot of entertainment value, high entertainment value on Monday. Let me see, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Randy J. Cruz is a WWE fan. So if he doesn't get this answer right, pull his card.
Oh shit!
There you go. Pressure. Got you.
Why am I nervous now?
Pressure. Got you. All right. Here's the question. Quick WWE question because I'm on the outside looking in. Why does Roman Reigns wear Kobe's and not Jordans?
Because maybe Kobe's are better in-ring footwear than Jordans. I heard that there's a shoe coming out for him, like a special Jordan Air. Is it Air Reigns, something like that?
I'm sure.
I found it. They look fire though. The Kobe 9s.
I found it phenomenal as I'm watching clips of him spearing my man Solo. And seeing the
that's your guy. That's your guy, Solo. That's your guy.
Solo. That's my man. Because every time he speaks, I know he wants to laugh. Every time he does his promo, I know he wants to laugh. That's why it's funny. It's like,
you be watching Raw SmackDown, bro? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So just get you up to speed. Let's get you up to speed, right? I love Rhea Ripley.
Okay.
Love Rhea Ripley. Think she's phenomenal. I love Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
I think
who?
Just change it up.
Repeat that. Who?
Bianca Belair. Bianca.
Belair.
That's why you're here.
I said who? Bianca Belair. Who fucking?
That's why you're here to correct me. That's why you're here.
Bianca Belair.
All right. Thank you. It's Bianca Belair, right? Mm-hmm. Boom. I wish Cody Rhodes would wear anything but a suit.
That's the gimmick. That's
he's clean. I wish he wear just to throw people off. Wear John Cena shirt.
Yeah,
just to throw people off. But yeah, no, Sequoia. I love Sequoia. The fat man with the big black thumb. Yeah, I love Solo. The big black thumb. I love his promos. But yeah, no, I've been getting just catching up into some of these shows on Raw, and I think it's very interesting where they're going with the company. And shout out to the final boss, your man, just doing everything possible to make sure that the company is where it's supposed to be, as a good boss would. So the future's bright. The future's bright for WWE. There's no question involved. The future is 1,000% bright, and we got a lot of great talent coming forward. Shout out to Kevin Owens. His stomach is glorious. His stomach is glorious. I love it.
Big KO.
Yeah, big KO. Shout out to him. Randy
Orton. I assume you're a casual. Before we go back to NTN,
casual.
You're casual. You might chime in here and there, depending on who's advertised. But like, does it now going to Netflix make you feel like, you know what? Yeah, I wasn't watching on USA Network, but now would it be on Netflix? I might be able to tap into this more, but not just watch the first 10 minutes or watch the main event. I might want to see what's in between.
No, the channel didn't matter to me. I was just always some of the storylines were great. Some of the storylines weren't. So I've been really excited on the new writers, what they've been doing in terms of just creating a great storyline. Shout out to Dirty Dom, my best friend in the whole wide world.
Oh yeah, love Dirty Dom. That's my guy.
Shout out to Dirty Dom. Love Dirty Dom. Oh, shout out to Rey Mysterio. I need to find out. I need to find out. That's really his son, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's by name, but I really need to find out where he got that shirt, that Latino Heat shirt. Shout out, rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero. That's before a couple y'all time. That's my time. That's my time.
Yeah, that's my time too.
Yeah, Latino Heat. Rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Okay.
Facts.
Yeah, I definitely thought that shirt was dope. But yeah, no, it was a great entertainment value, was off the chain. I thought, again, I didn't watch every match. But the entertainment value was high priced. So shout out to WWE and everything that they presented for sure.
And the fact that they made it seem like it was like an actual pay-per-view, like a big show. Like it wasn't just check out Raw this Monday. Like, there's the Rock, there's Cena, there's Cody Rhodes, there's a guy by the name of Hulk Hogan. There's, it was just like, hey, come join us. It's a big deal. Clipper new arena, Intuit Dome, LA, Netflix. So Undertaker was there. So they really made a big a big splash. I'm just mad Stone Cold wasn't there. So aside from that, I thought it went pretty well. But
I don't think Stone Cold could walk straight, to be honest with you. So you just be sidebar.
Like Hogan and Austin both got beer companies. Austin was known for beer since day one.
Austin can't walk, bro. I'm telling you, that man
can walk better than Hogan.
I don't know. When's the last time you see Hogan walk? Hogan walked out. He can walk further.
Stone Cold was just in the main event of WrestleMania 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Have you seen him then?
Yes.
Have you seen him between then?
I mean, on TV, yeah.
Okay. Have you seen him walking recently?
No.
Okay, thank you. So
Hogan could not even get to the fucking ring on Monday.
Facts, number one. Number two, Undertaker, did he walk anywhere?
No, he rode the bike.
You know why? He can't walk either. Bruh, these guys is.
No, I'm not saying Stone Cold to do something. I'm saying work. Yo, if you work with Hogan's beer company or mine.
Yeah, you can pop out. You can pop out, but yeah, he's not walking. He's doing exactly Hogan. 2 steps, chill. Yeah. 2 steps back. He can't walk that. Nah. Undertaker, stay on his bike.
I'm not saying I want Stone Cold to perform on Raw. I'm saying I'm saying, Hogan got booed because of other things, but he's trying to promote his beer company. I'm like, Stone Cold got one too. Why don't you work with him? He's known for beer since day one.
Stone Cold don't want to work with him. How about that?
No, I'm not saying Stone Cold working with Hogan. I'm saying work with Triple H. Call Stone Cold to work with my beer company and not Hogan's company. But Hogan's a politician, so he's gonna try to get the upper hand. But
again, he got booed. Hulk Hogan got booed mercilessly, and right. what I just thought about Vince McMahon in the back saying this is still good, which I didn't think so, but Vince McMahon, but being behind the scenes at that, he probably wouldn't be like, "Oh, this is perfect. This is great. This is great.
Yeah,
this is great." No, if they boo Hollywood Hogan, that would have been better.
Yeah,
not the original yellow and red.
The red and yellow, and he got Jimmy Hart with the American flag trying to get some cheers. Like, bro, I feel bad for Jimmy Hart because
he just needs to sit in Hollywood Hogan. I don't understand. Sit in Hollywood Hogan. Be the heel.
You never know. He might come back with the black beard paint and
be the heel. Please right. Be the heel and just call it a day. Maybe you'd be surprised. People may be like, yes, finally, enough with this prayers and vitamin shit.
Yeah, I think the stick is getting old, man. I've been hearing Hulkamania, what you're gonna do since 1989. So it's like I'm tired of hearing that shit, bro. We all grown now. Anyways, listen. Second NBA All-Star voting returns have come back. Some people have been catching up. So as of yesterday, not sure if you've seen it, but if the NBA All-Star game was happening today, even though it's a different format, but who will be named starters as of today? In the West will be Joker, Durant, LeBron, Shai Gilgeous, and Steph Curry.
I like that.
In the East, as of today, Giannis, Tatum, Karl Anthony Towns, LaMelo Ball, and Donovan Mitchell.
Well, slow down again. Say that again.
Giannis, Tatum, Cat, LaMelo, Donovan Mitchell. As of right now.
It has to be.
But on the come ups, Luca is not far behind Steph. Dame is not that far behind Donovan, and Brunson is not that far behind Dame. So the last time I checked, Brunson got like a 500K vote increase since the first return.
Go ahead, Knicks. Go ahead, Knicks fans.
Wemby is catching up. He's fourth in the front court behind LeBron. And there's a big gap. Once Towns, after Towns, is like a million to number 4, which is Ben Carroll. So even though Ben Carroll was out, but
Ben Carroll, yeah, they saying we need Ben Carroll in the All-Star game. Forget, we don't care if he was out or not.
Any surprise? I mean,
LaMelo got voted in because he's LaMelo,
and the popularity.
LaMelo got voted in because he's LaMelo and the popularity. And don't get me wrong, if he was a bum, he wouldn't be voted in.
Mm-hmm.
Your man can ball. I mean, when you're shooting one-legged threes, just cause. When you're shooting one-legged threes, just cause, yeah, it makes sense that you're in the All-Star game. So
I mean, LaMelo's averaging 37 and 5.
Wait. What did you just say?
30 points on a round off, 29.9, 7.3 assists, and 5.4 rebounds. LaMelo.
This is third year?
This is his 5th year.
5th year. Hey, he may be the All-Star game every year, baby.
and one steal for Charlotte. One steal per game.
He may be in every All-Star game in the East
if he's healthy. But you see a guy like Trae Young who got numbers too, but he's 5th in the guards.
People was talking about it the other day. I said, "Yo, Trae is." He's like, "Oh, he's the most hated. You know, he's averaged top 5 in assists since he's came in the league." All that can be true. Mm-hmm. I agree. However, defensively, it's an issue. That's why I think a lot of people, if you talk about, if you picking the point, give me a point guard you're picking first from the East or the West. Trae Young's not going to be the top 5. Trae is not going to be the top
5 East. Trae, I think so. If you
overall NBA, NBA.
Overall NBA.
Yeah, overall NBA, he's not going to be the top 5. He's not going to be the first point guard pick.
Probably going Shea, Luca, Steph,
Jalen.
Probably do Jalen,
Maxey. Like there are multiple De'Aaron Fox. There are multiple people I'll look at before I look at Trae Young. Not that that's a problem because
Kyrie.
See what I'm saying? So
I'm saying, but look, he's getting 23, 12, and 3 a game.
Unless you're doing what Shai's doing, no one cares.
And Shai is doing this without Caruso and Chet Holmgren.
Unless you're doing what Shai's doing, which is translating those numbers into 30 and 6, no one cares. Atlanta.
I still feel Shai's the MVP right now. I know you feel a certain way about the guy in Denver, but Shai, like we just said, without Caruso, without Chet Holmgren, best record in the West, putting up crazy numbers.
The Nuggets are 4th.
Okay, that's cool. Where's Shai at? Where's Shai? Exactly. Been there all season.
Shai's number 1. Thunder's number 1. If I'm not mistaken, Joker has won a chip with his team being the number 4 seed. I mean, chip. MVP.
He won MVP as the number 6 seed, bro.
So so just Randy. So I just want to make sure the world knows. Shout out to y'all listening, watching, tuning in. We appreciate y'all rocking with us for sure. Mm-hmm. So just want to make sure I understand correctly what you're saying. Are you saying that Joker, seeing that Joker has won the MVP when his team was 6th, and now his team is 4th, and his numbers are better than when he won the MVP when his team at 6? His numbers, personally, Joker's numbers are better. You mean to tell me you're still giving your vote to SGA because of the 30 and 6 team wins?
I'm gonna answer your question in a package, if I may.
Please.
Shai currently 31, 6 and 6. number one in the West,
Sounds cute.
and their record is
30-6.
30-6.
30-6.
Denver is 21-15.
Facts.
Number 4 in the West. Mr. Jokic, 3-time MVP, 1-time champion, 32 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists on a round off. Triple double. I get it, right? I think both can make a case that if you take Joker off the roster, is Denver a playoff team? You're probably gonna say, probably not. If you take Shea off this team, the way it is now, let's say there's no Chet playing and no Caruso, you take Shea SGA off the roster. Is OKC a playoff team? You might be like, I don't know, maybe, probably not. So both got a case with that. I'm just saying Shea's been missing his second best player all season. Now, if they had a top 3 record, all right, the Joker got a chance. This guy still has the best record in the West. They lost to Cleveland in a big time matchup early in the week, possible finals matchup, you never know. But you see that record. I lost 5 times, bro. I won 30 times. And I'm still putting 30 a game. I'm doing that without my best player. We've seen the Joker movie already 3 times. We've seen the movie. It's like, do we want to see? In all reality, he could have been a 4-time MVP. He could have been 4 times when they gave it to Embiid. Could have been 4 times.
Those that are voting, you guys that have a vote, I dare you to vote. I dare you to vote a triple double center shooting threes at 50% clip, not MVP. I double dog dare you. So
you, as of right now, you're saying Joker.
Right now, the MVP is Joker. The MVP is Joker. Unless those numbers, unless Shai's numbers are equal.
So if OKC ends up with the best record in the West, again, might I add, for the second year in a row, and Denver is, let's say, I give you top 6. He's in top 6.
And Shai's nowhere near those stats that Joker has.
No, Shea stats remain the same, 35-5,
right.
Number 1 record in the West.
Sure.
Is he not the MVP?
No.
He's still saying no.
Bro, like
no, but I'm not trying to shit on Joker. I see.
I know it's not about shitting on Joker. It's not about shitting on Joker. Not at all.
I'm just saying,
Nikolai. It's not about shitting. It's not about Nikolai shitting on Nikolai. What it is me saying, this man that was born in 1995, right, is averaging as a center ridiculous, confusing guard numbers. And I would be very, 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 very regular season 31.5, shooting 55% from the floor, shooting 47% from 3, 9.7 rebounds, 13 rebounds, 9.7 assists. What are we actually talking about when it comes to the numbers? What are we doing?
Shea is just about the same except for 3-point. That he's shooting over 55% from the field, 37 from 3, and
you're shooting 37 from 3 as a guard.
2 steals and a block.
I'm shooting 47% from 3 as a center. What center do you know shoots 40% from 3, let alone close to 50%? None. It's illegal. It's a video game. It doesn't even make sense to even put these numbers on paper. Like, wait. What do you mean he's averaging?
I don't want to sound like it's fatigue of the same person winning every year.
It will be fatigue if they don't give it to him.
Because if that's the case, bro, MJ MVP every year. Shaq, when he was dominant, MVP every year.
And we all know what happened.
We
all know what happened. They literally slapped. We laughed. Everyone laughed when Steve Nash got an MVP. Everyone laughed. Don't ever forget. Sidebar: ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, don't ever forget, Derrick Rose won an MVP.
That's right.
With LeBron James, Kobe Bryant were in their prime. Don't you ever forget that. Okay?
Yeah, and that's why it could happen. It could be like, yo, damn, D Rose killed that year. Let's say Shea is in the D Rose category now, and that he's playing with the Tatums, the Giannis's, the Jokers, the Lucas, and the Stephs. Like, damn, like, okay, it's a lot of crazy talent. Durant, like, there's a lot of talent out there. But you, my friend, did something that probably hasn't been done for your franchise, or a culture shift and culture change. Like, yo, you carried this team on your back to a number one seed. But might I add, in 2011, Chicago was number one. Not the almighty Miami Heat with LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. So that's gotta go into account too. So if I'm getting a la Russell Westbrook was averaging triple double. OKC that year was the number 6 seed in the playoffs, but because he averaged a triple double that year, he got the MVP. But he was going bonkers that year. Now it's like, all right, so if you're an MVP, if you're a voter, what are you looking for? Are you averaging triple double? Are you top 6? Are you in a play-in scenario? Are you the best record? Are you? If I take you off the roster, can you even compete for a playoff spot? That your own numbers that goes into account too.
I'm going to applaud Shea if he wins, and I'm going to applaud Joker if he wins. Either way, those are the two that I'm. And here's what's interesting, guys. You know what's interesting? The Cavs are 33-4. No MVP talk from them.
Mm-hmm.
Boston Celtics are 27-10. Apparently, there's no MVP talk for Jason Tatum. It's interesting. I wonder why that is. Why isn't Jason Tatum being talked about as MVP? Let me see. 28, 9, and 5 on 46%, 46% from the field. 36% from 3. Not even close to Joker numbers at all. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Not even close. So, yes, you would say Shai's numbers are better than Jason Tatum's.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think that's from, like, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying, like, you know what? Tatum, whatever, 28, whatever. Like, you know what? Y'all won a championship last year. You're always going to be in the mix. You're always going to be in the playoffs. You're going to be 1 seed. It's like a fatigue. Like, yo, you're always going to be there. It's like Chicago and Jordan. We know you can be number 1 seed, bro. You're going to average 30. You're going to be top in your division. You're going to win the fucking championship. But like, damn, I got to give you MVP again.
Yes. Yes.
I'm hearing both sides. I don't know. But like you say, if you're in the land of the Giannis's and Jokers are overtaking every award every year,
as he should. You want to stop him from winning that award. Stop. Do better. Like, stop him from averaging 47% from 3. Stop him from making these god tier passes. Stop him from getting position. And say what you want about the way the game is being played in 3-point shots. You still have Joker there. And Embiid, whether he heals up or not, you still have Joker who's going to mix it up and play in the post as well as on the wing. So,
and I would say Denver is a team that I like. Again, going back to Jimmy Butler. Denver could use a Jimmy Butler.
Oh, 130%. 130%.
Like, hey, is Denver a championship team today? You probably say no. I mean, they'll be a playoffs, but are they going to win it all? You're probably going to say no.
Let me please, Denver. You want to make an offer for Jimmy? He better throw Michael Porter Jr. in there and get him the hell out of there, please. Please,
that's probably the only thing you have. Michael Porter Jr. being involved somehow.
Yeah, please get him out of there, because other than threes, it's not rebounding.
But if you're Denver, would you do that? Trading a younger player to get Jimmy, who's 35? Porter's got to be like what, mid-20? Like, I mean, he's got to be in that range, but late 20s. Where as Denver, would you do that? Now you're doing Aaron Gordon, Joker, Jimmy Butler, and Jamal Murray.
Yeah, because you need. Say what you want about KCP.
Mm-hmm.
He was perfect on Denver. They're struggling without him.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. Westbrook is a good substitution. He's doing very well in Denver with Joker, but KCP was what he provided, which is just defense, hit open threes, not going to ask for the ball, is going to make the right decision.
Mm-hmm.
They missed that, so they need somebody just like that on their roster. And before we go,
But that means you're giving up a shooter in Michael Porter to get.
Yeah, you are giving up a shooter to get a better defender on the wing and get a mid range, right? And before we go, what's the difference between last year Cleveland team and this year Cleveland team? Because they're the same team. My adding on the new signees, Max Strus and all that. But what's the difference?
I think they had a lot of injuries last year. I think that people were missing games. I think Mobley was out. I think Garland was out. Jarrett Allen missed time. So, knock on wood, everybody's been healthy. I think Donovan missed a couple games. But like you said, it's pretty much I don't remember a key free agent that they got or a key trade that they made aside from Strus a year ago. But aside from that, I think they just had one more year under their belt to get acclimated, and now everybody's healthy. I think that's what the big major difference is.
It's Kenny Atkinson.
Oh yeah, Kenny Atkinson. Yeah,
Kenny Atkinson came in, and apparently it's clear everyone knows their role and knows what the hell's what's gonna happen. There's no confusion. There's everyone knows where the ball's gonna go. And here's what's gonna be interesting. Let me fast forward because this is what we do on It's in the Game pod, the NBA Whisperer. I see the future. You see it? I see it. You see it?
I'm getting there. I see the light. I see the light.
You see it?
Yeah.
Now I see two visions, Dr. Strange. I see two visions. One vision is Boston versus Cleveland.
Like a conference finals.
I'm looking at two conference finals. Boston and Cleveland, Boston and New York.
Okay.
I see two finals. Cleveland is going to be interesting to see Mobley, what Mobley does if he's being defended by Jason Tatum.
Sidebar, Mobley All-Star, right? All-Star this year, Mobley?
More than likely.
Garland?
It's going to be too many guards. It's going to be very interesting to see what these matchups are because I guarantee you Jaylen Brown's defending Garland the whole series. Just like last year. So Garland's
and I think they played each other already. I think Boston won that game in Boston.
Possibly. But Jalen's going to defend Garland. Jason Tatum is going to have to more than likely handle Donovan Mitchell because you're not putting you make Holiday. Send Holiday to Mitchell, right? 7 games of that. I don't think Kristaps. That's another thing. Kristaps Porzingis Kristaps and Hartford, are they gonna outplay Mobley and Allen down low? Look at the Knicks. I see the Knicks, and I'm about to get out of here. I see the Knicks, and I ask myself, does Cat need another big body? Or is just him alone going to be enough?
No, that's where Mitchell comes back.
Once again, if Mitchell comes back. But that's going to be the two. Those are the two things that I'm looking at. Mitchell's not an offensive threat. So it's 4 and 5 technically. Pay attention. Boston, all 5 can score. Mitchell, you put Mitchell in the starting lineup, it's 4 and 5. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's 12 o'clock. Unfortunately, I got to run. These things happen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm sorry.
On that note, Denny Blanco, good to see you. Happy New Year. We'll be back next week. Find him on social media, Twitter at Sir Denny Blanco, Instagram, myself, Rainy J. Cruz, RENDY. letter JCRUZ. Podcast on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, also on Amazon Music. Whenever I get a chance to fucking upload it, go to youtube.com/Cruise Control Podcast. Go ahead, download, rate, comment, subscribe, like button, all that good stuff. Show some love and support for you boys in the program. From myself and Danny Blanco, have a good weekend. We'll see you next week.
It's in the game, you heard?
Yes, sir.
Beep, beep.